Today, we're diving into the story of an artist who didn't just get through his struggles, he built an entire brand around them. This isn't just a success story, it's about turning pain into purpose. So let's get to know the man behind the music and the merch. Meet Cedric Cunningham, but you probably know him better as Money Slim. Now, this is a man who wears a lot of hats, and we're about to unpack how he juggles them all to create something really, really special. All right, first things first, let's get familiar with the man himself and the impressive scope of his work. To say he's versatile is, well, a huge understatement. Money Slim is basically a one-man creative army. He's producing his own beats, writing his own lyrics, engineering his own tracks, and when he's not in the studio, he's co-running Street Grind Entertainment with his brother, their very own label built from the ground up. And you know, he's not just creating in a vacuum, he's built a solid community around his work. Just on his personal Facebook page, he's got over 5,400 followers locked in watching his every move. Now, this is absolutely crucial. The phrase, "Slim, I'm ready." This is so much more than a catchphrase. It's a whole way of life for him. It's his brand identity, it's a declaration, it's his mindset all rolled into one. It just perfectly captures that relentless drive. Okay, so we've seen the what, but what about the why? Let's get into the deeply personal story that fuels his entire grind. You know, you see the successful entrepreneur, you hear the music, but where does that energy, that readiness, actually come from? Well, the answer is way more profound than you might think. He's channeling his entire journey into a new book, and the title says it all, Scars and Resilience. This is where we really find the heart of his story. Just listen to the raw honesty in this. He's so open about the isolation he felt on his path. No big support system, no cheerleaders, just his own belief and that relentless effort. I mean, imagine the strength it takes to build an entire empire from a place like that. And this right here, this is the core of his philosophy. He didn't just survive his hardships. He actually used them as a foundation. The scars weren't obstacles. They were the raw material that literally shaped him into the man he is today. He calls it pain into purpose, and it's the engine behind everything he does. It's this central idea that you can take the toughest, ugliest parts of your life and transform them into your greatest strengths. Not just for you, but to show other people they're not alone either. So how does such a powerful personal philosophy translate into an actual business? Well, in this next section, we're going to see how the story literally powers the brand. His art is a direct reflection of his journey. Take a look at the cover for his single, I'm Free. You see this man breaking free from this rigid, almost classical world, reaching for the light. It's just a perfect visual metaphor for his own journey from darkness to liberation. And that hustle, it extends way beyond music. Yeah, music is where it started, but his vision was always bigger. Now he's building this entire ecosystem around his brand, from these custom I'm Ready sneakers on the left to graphic design services on the right. He's not just an artist, he's an entrepreneur creating opportunities. And hey, let's break down what he's actually offering. You've got digital prints for shirts, basic text designs, more complex graphics for business logos, and of course, those exclusive I'm Ready sneakers. This is a fully fledged, accessible business, not just some side hustle. So, if this story is resonating with you, here's how you can connect with Money Slim and actually become a part of his growing movement. It's really straightforward. You can find him on Facebook under his given name, Cedric Cunningham, or check him out on Instagram. He also has a dedicated Facebook group for his biggest supporters. It's called Slim I'm Ready. And you can even support him directly through his Cash App. And if you want to literally walk the walk, his flagship I'm Ready apparel sneaker is an exclusive drop. And I love the tagline, built for the bold, worn by the ready. If you want to support the movement and look good doing it, you can grab a pair of these exclusive kicks from Alive Shoes. And yep, they ship worldwide. At the end of the day, Money Slim's story is just this powerful reminder that our deepest struggles can actually become our greatest assets. He transformed his scars into a brand, a business, and a message of resilience. And it kind of leaves us with a really compelling question, right? What will you build with your story?